girls, welcome back to my channel. My name is Poppy and I do makeup videos and things like that here on YouTube. So for today's video I thought I would do a festival inspired makeup look. So here in Australia this weekend it was the Listen Out festival, so I was getting a little bit of FOMO, so I thought I'll do my makeup how I would going to a festival. And I have only been to like one, which was a day on the green, and that was like a country kind of thing. It wasn't like the festivals that you kind of see on TV and things like that. Like I enjoyed it, but it wasn't one of those like rave kind of festivals. So we're going to, I think first of all, we're going to pick a colour. We're going to go with green, I think, because I picked out a top that I'm going to do. So I actually am going to do a makeup look, and then I'm going to put on an outfit that I would wear to a festival as well, just to make it a bit more fun. So without further ado, we'll just get straight into the video. I'm going to start off by priming my face, and I'm going to go with my Mecca Cosmetica Hydrating Primer. So I've refound my love for this primer again because I would use it all the time when I got it. And it's like almost a year old now, and I thought I'll use it today to hydrate my face a little bit. The only problem with it is it doesn't make my makeup stick very as well as it could. So I'm also going to go in with my Revolution Pro priming spray. To help the foundation really stick. Now, obviously for festival makeup, you're going to be jumping around and dancing and everything, and it could be pretty hot depending on where you are. So you want your makeup to stay all day. So what I thought I would use, which is something that's a little bit too light for me, but I mean I'm kind of pale at the moment. So I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty foundation. I might mix it with a bit of the Fenty Beauty one because I know that that's more my shade. So this one's really thick, but it is just a touch too light, which is why I don't really like using it. But we're just going to add in a bit of the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. So I've done it on the back of my hand here. Just going to mix it in a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a sponge and dab it in, because I really want, like when you have festival makeup, you want it to last all day. So you really need to push it into your skin, and then I'll probably go over it with a brush. And this foundation is probably still a touch too light with all the Huda Beauty stuff that I used. But once we bronze it up a bit, I'm sure it'll be fine. Now I know that a lot of people enjoy tanning for festivals, but I don't really fake tan, so it's fine to have makeup that's a bit more pale. I'm also going to put a bit of powder over the top as well, so it should get a bit darker. Alright. A bit like a ghost, it's kind of like a Halloween look, so I'm just going to go in with this brush here and blend it in a bit better. So when you think of festival makeup, obviously you think of glitter and everything, so I'm going to make sure my eyes are kind of the main focus and make them bright and glittery. If you can hear any background noise, Shell is watching the soccer or the football. So, just so you know. So this is really good full coverage foundation, the Huda Beauty, but I would have loved to have gotten a darker shade, but I just never bothered sending it back. So I just thought I'll mix it with like darker foundations that I have. And there are days where I'm pale enough to kind of pull it off. I don't know if today's one of those days. But anyway. Okay. Let's get a little wipe. For my hand. Get that makeup off. Okay, so we're going to go in with the P. Louise base to prime my lids. I do have a bit of foundation on there, but this should make it a bit nicer for the eyeshadow to stick to. And I'm just going to get my crease brush. I always call this my crease brush. So I'm going to get my cream shadow brush and just blend it in nicely. And then just getting my sponge again, I'm just going to pat it down. I'm not setting it, I'm just patting it down a little bit. Okay, so as for palettes that we're going to use, I think I'm going to go in with the Holly Boone Dare to Be Different one. And I'm going to go in with the shade Reef. Because our colour scheme is going to be green. My last look using this palette in my testing video was like a rainbow kind of look. So if you haven't seen that, I'll leave the link. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave the link in the description so you can check it out. And I'm just going to get my blending brush, blend it out a little so it's not too harsh. So I want my festival look to be really vibrant. Obviously, like I said, I want the eyes to stand out more than anything else in the look. So I'm just going to go in with more of the Reef shade. Because I blended it out a bit, which kind of takes away from the colour. So you just got to sometimes put it back in where you've lost it. But these pans are huge anyway, so you're not really getting rid of much. So I'm just going to go in with the shade Soul. I don't usually go for black, but I just want to kind of make it a bit smoky on the edges. And I'm going to blend that out a little bit. So it's a little bit smoky on the edges, but I think I just want to go in with a little bit more. It's easy to get carried away with the black. Whoop. Okay, so for now, that's all I'm going to do with the eyes. I do need to tidy up a little bit around here. So you just kind of tidy it up on the side so it's still Nice and vibrant there. Okay, next I'm going to go with the Urban Decay Vice palette, and it's got a really nice green shade here, and it's the shade Grasshopper. So I'm just going to add a little bit on top of the matte. So you can't really see it much, but it just adds a little pop of something in there. Got a little bit of fallout under my eyes, but we will fix that up later. Okay, next I'm going to go in with my brows, and I'm going to use the Colourpop brow pomade. I would usually use the ABH one, but this one is just a tad darker. And I find the Colourpop one works just as well. So by the looks of everyone's outfits and everything, people seem to have a good time, and looks really nice for the Listen Out festival today. As I said in my other video, my two workmates are like there at the moment and went and enjoyed the festival, but Shell and I are saving and things like that, so I just thought instead, obviously, of going, I'm just gonna do a makeup look and pretend like I'm going. Works out cheaper. I've already had a beer, so that's the alcohol side of it done. So the idea of this kind of makeup is to be like sweat proof, I guess. So we're going to need to use a bit of setting spray and things, because you don't want your makeup kind of melting off halfway through when you're at a festival. Although by the time you've had a few drinks you probably wouldn't notice anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter too much unless you're not drinking. But even so, you still want your photos to look nice. I think that's the best I've done my brows for a while. Pretty impressed with those actually. Now, we're going to set our face with the Australis Fresh and Flawless powder, because it's the powder I always love to use. And also we'll put a bit of colour back into my face, because it is a bit darker than the foundation I used. I would put concealer on, but I feel like my under eyes haven't been that bad lately that I've really found that I've needed it. But obviously, if you want to add that in, or you don't usually go without, obviously add that in. So yeah, that's brought a bit of colour back to my face. I think actually, even though I used this in the previous video as well, I really did like it, and it did add a bit of colour to my cheeks. So I'm going to go in with the Holly Boone Dare to Be Different Feeling Peachy blush. And I feel like because it's a festival kind of look, it can be a bit more editorial maybe. And I can afford to add a little bit more product. The only thing I did was put a bit too much there. I'm always scared of going overboard with blush, so I just like to go back over with my face brush to check that I haven't done too much. Actually, dipping back into eyes, I've got this little eyeliner from Essence Cosmetics. And I'm just going to go in my waterline. I wouldn't normally do eyeliner, 'cause one, I'm not very good at it, and two, I'm usually, I don't know, I just don't feel like I normally use it. But for a festival, I feel like it just goes a little bit better. So I'm not very good at the eyeliner, as I've kind of mentioned, but I think it looks okay at the moment. I'm going to put some lashes and mascara and everything with it, so I'm sure it'll blend in okay. Here's hoping anyway. So I probably normally go for a full-on blown out look for festival makeup, but at the moment I'm kind of liking it not blown out, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go in with this little brush here, going with my Revolution bronzer. Because I'm really thinking, as much as I love having dark hair, that going back towards my natural colour will be easier upkeep, because my regrowth is just doing my head in, and if we're going to be saving and stuff, I can't really be bothered, you know, spending money going to the salon after I get it back to how I want it, and I don't want to keep damaging my hair using shop dye. So I'll get my hair sorted to how I want it, and then I think that's it then. So yeah. I'm going to plump my lips up a little bit while we're going. So what I like to do is plump my lips up a little bit using my Powerade lid. Alright, so I'm just going to go in with my little Hottie Lip Plumper lip gloss. It's not normally glittery, but Max? So it's not normally glittery, but I put some, like, I tried to do a look and it had glitter in it, so obviously I've kind of ruined it now, but that's alright, I can feel it tingling. So because it's a festival look, we're going to go and try and play with some sequins as well to add to the look. Now they're not green, but probably the closest I could get. So we got some crafts a while ago from Spotlight, which is like a craft store here. And yeah, we ended up not using them. So, got these little love hearts here that I think will look really cute. So I'm going to open them up. And I think we're just going to use a bit of eyelash glue to stick them on with. I do have the glitter primer by NYX, and I'm not sure. We'll have a look. We'll have a look at which one would work better. I'm just going to plonk a few out of here. There we go. Okay. So I'm not sure. Just use a little bit. Let's see if it'll work, or do we need to use eyelash glue? Because I'm not 100% sure. But because it's only for this look, this eyelash eye glitter primer might actually work better. Okay, so I managed to get a few of these love hearts on. It was actually really hard. I was using like a mixture of glitter primer by NYX and eyelash glue, but it ends up leaving a bit of a mess on your face. So I don't know what else I'd recommend to use instead, but yeah, it's a little bit difficult. Alright. Now, I was hoping this look would be a bit more glittery, but what we're going to do is I'm going to add some lashes and then I'll be back to finish off my face. Okay, so I put some false lashes on, just ones that I got from Wish, and I tidied up my little foundation lips that I had going on. I'm just going to go in and use the CoverGirl Plumpify Blast Pro mascara. And the lashes that I'm using were like a couple of dollars from Wish, so me just using them for like this look, I don't mind. For my last look, I didn't have these on hand, so I didn't want to just use like a $10 pair of lashes for a look I was just going to wear for like 5 minutes, because I literally went and washed it off straight after. I'll probably do the same with this look after I've taken a few selfies, but at least the lashes aren't too expensive at all. So once you put a little bit of mascara, they like stick up way more, which I love. Makes them more dramatic. And now I'm just going to go in and do my bottom lashes. Okay, that's made my lashes stick out a little bit more on the bottom there as well. Now we're going to go in and do the highlighter and the lips and everything, and then I'm going to get into like a little outfit that I would wear with this look for a festival. So if you do have any upcoming for the rest of the year, now the weather's getting nice, then might give you a little bit of an idea. If you don't like the colour green, obviously this look could be changed to do like a different colour, and these little bits are purple anyway, so you can kind of change it up a little bit. Now the highlighter I think I'm going to use is the Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter. Now I usually go for the lighter one, but this shade is probably just as nice. And it's very blinding, so it'll look good all day hopefully. I'm just going to do a little bit on my head. You basically want to be glowing all over. If that's the look you're going for, you need to just make it glow all over. There we go. Now for lips, I think I'm just going to go in and use the HNB Cosmetics liquid lipstick in Obsessed, because I really liked using it in my last video, and because our eyes are very bright, I don't really need a dramatic lip as such. I would love to get all the rest of these liquid lipsticks. It's like an awesome formula. It's really comfortable and not drying on your lips, which I love. Now, I would pair it with the lip gloss, but I think I'm going to see if I can use maybe one of my Jeffree Star ones to make it pop a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go in and use the Jeffree Star Diamond Juice lip gloss. I would use the Ride or Die gloss to match the liquid lipstick, but I just think you need a little bit of glitter on your lips. With it being a festival look, you've just got to go with it. Okay, so I've done my highlighter, I've done everything. The only thing I'm going to do now, before I get ready, is use my Touch and Behold setting spray. And the reason I'm going to use this is because I did put a bit of pigment in it, and it does help it stay on all day. Like one summer it was about 35 degrees Celsius, and it managed to stay on all day. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to go with the Revolution one as well. So this should help it stay in place. And then just to add a bit of extra glow, I'm going to use my Glow Revolution one as well. So I'm basically glowing so much right now. Okay, so that's the look, and I'm just going to go get some other clothes on that isn't this daggy like t-shirt. And if you recognise this kind of shirt, it's from my thrift haul. But, you know, if I'm making this a proper festival look, I'm not going to be wearing this to a festival necessarily, so I'm going to get changed and then I'll be back. So this is the top and the earrings, and I put a little clip in here. So, plaited my hair. I feel pretty festival ready considering I'm not actually going to one, and I'll show you my full outfit in just a sec. So I've got a little denim black skirt on here, got my sunnies on my head, and I put on some fishnet tights and my long boots that I got from Wish. So they pretty much go with the outfit, I would say. Wearing this, I'm pretty much festival ready. I don't know, obviously, like I said, I haven't actually been to like a proper raving one, but I mean, going from the outfits that I've seen on Instagram for festivals and things, I actually think I kind of nailed it. So yeah, this is my final look. I hope you liked it. I hope you get some inspiration from this look. Obviously, I could have put a lot more glitter on my face and things like that, but I did find it hard to get these to stick. So if anyone's got any tips, let me know in the comments below. I'd really appreciate it. I'm sure other people looking for festival looks would appreciate it as well. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video so you can see more of my content in the future. I'm really digging these earrings again, so I wore these for like a look that I did on TikTok, and they're just cheap ones that I got from Wish. And they say baby on them. Obviously they're not real gold or anything, but they kind of go with my little clip here, and that one's from Kmart. And yeah, I'm really obsessed with this look actually. I mean, if I was going to the festival, I would feel like I'll be ready to go right now. just like another drink, and I'll be ready to party. So yeah, I really like this look. I hope you have fun if you do go to festivals for the rest of the year, and if you went to the Good Life Festival that was on, I'm not sure if it's on tonight. So yeah, if you're going to any festivals in the future, feel free to get inspired by this look, and hopefully, I mean, I would imagine using all the products I have and setting it in that this look will last a while. It's already 10:30 at night here, so I don't think I'll be leaving it on for too long to be able to test that theory, but it would be interesting to put all my products to the test. But as I said, the setting spray that I used helps my makeup stay on all day, and I also used a tacky priming spray as well as really putting the foundation into my pores there, just squishing it all in. So yeah, I would guess that would do the trick. But make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, Petals. Bye.